I'm Madhu Sharma and this is Design Mind. Every episode we teach your mind about design by analysing a website. In this episode of Design Mind, we are looking at Wild, which is an agency based in Austria. The website makes great use of animation to establish a creative personality. It also has a distinctive form of navigation. The site begins off with this slideshow. The user must scroll horizontally to advance the slides, which is an action that feels better suited to a touchscreen than a mouse. Nevertheless, it works quite well. Some slides convey the creative and experimental personality of the agency, such as this slide about bears, or this slide about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Other slides use large images and animations for dramatic effect, such as this slide about Paylife, this slide about timber, or this slide about failure. The result is a slick-looking presentation that leaves a great impression. Let's analyse the case study pages. Instead of opening on a new page, the case studies load on the home page, resulting in a seamless experience. Each page combines beautiful images with animation and interactive features to create a wonderful user experience. Here are some of the features I particularly like. This image uses a brilliant technique to show how a design progresses from the sketchbook to the computer. These moving screenshots are much more interesting than regular static images, although they do run the risk of being a little bit distracting. Many of the pages try to showcase the product in action. For example, when clicking on these links, the user is taken through a tour of the app. While on this page, the user can actually interact with the payment system. This is just an awesome little Easter egg, and it really helps to make the content more engaging. Wild also offers innovative touches in its visual design. For example, this Paylife page does an excellent job of using diagonal backgrounds to break up the content. It's an unusual twist on the traditional horizontal format. Let's analyse the navigation. The site uses this unique timeline-style navigation. Users can scroll horizontally with the mouse to view thumbnails of all the links. It's an interesting idea, but it only works because the site doesn't have that many pages. As content on the site starts to grow, it might end up being cumbersome, as the user will have to do a lot of horizontal scrolling to see all the links. At the top is this category bar. Clicking on it causes stories not related to the category to dim. The idea is quite poor. It would have worked better if the unrelated stories disappeared so they didn't occupy space. At the moment, the dim thumbnails get in the way of the active ones. Let's analyse the mobile website. Wild doesn't have a mobile website, and so instead displays this humorous message. It looks like they are creating a separate mobile site, so we will come back and analyse that in the future. In conclusion, the Wild site does an excellent job of conveying the creative nature of the agency. Using new interfaces on the web can be risky, as their novel nature can sometimes end in confusion. However, most of Wild's ideas work really well, which sends a strong message to potential clients about Wild's ability to deliver successful and innovative websites. That's it for this episode of Design Mind. A new episode is released every Monday and Thursday. Find us on the web at www.designmind.info. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/designmindinfo. You can also find us on iTunes. We'd love it if you could leave us a review at any of these places. Until next time, happy designing!